Well, folks, it's a beautiful day. Decided to take the Spyder out for another ride and bring you along with me on this one. While I talk about the one thing that has been popping up the most since I bought a Spyder, I get asked the most, Adam, you're 46 years old. Why are you on a Spyder? Or, Adam, you're way too young for a Spyder. That's for older people. That's not what you're supposed to be riding at 46 years old. I got out of two wheels because of the injury that I have to my lower back. I don't have a whole lot of feeling all the way through to the left side of my left leg and mostly my foot. And it was causing some instability issues and a little harder time holding up the bigger bike. Mostly, though, I would attribute myself being on three wheels versus two just as a matter of feeling safer. Not just my wife feeling safer, but myself as well. The more that I ride it, and I've ridden quite a number of times off camera, just getting a feel for it and, taking little trips around town, little trips back and forth to the pharmacy or to the school to pick up my daughter. Just little trips here and there to basically get a better feel for the Spyder and get used to it, I guess, before I take it on long trips. And even the half-hour ride to work, as the weather starts getting nicer, that's going to start happening. Today it is 70 degrees, which is amazing for the middle of Michigan this time of year. But I think safety is my number one reason for riding a Spyder at 46 years old. And do I think that I'm too young for a Spyder? I don't. I don't think there's an age. I think there's a spot in your life where you just decide that safety is more of a concern. And again, going back to having 6 children, when I was riding a 1000cc crotch rocket, my Suzuki GSX-R 1000, every time I got on that thing, I felt like I had to go 120 miles an hour. Now, I do tend to nail this, but, here I am, I'm going 52 and a 55. It's a little different. On this. This is more of just a pleasure cruise. So for all of you that are out there thinking, I want a Spyder, or I want a Ryker, or I want to be on three wheels, I want to feel more stable when I'm riding, don't give in to what people tell you what they think you should be doing. They think you should be on two wheels because of your age. I think I may be, my head may be a little older than my body, I think, at this point, where I just don't care. I don't give in to what other people think that I should be doing. I'm going to enjoy what I do. And that's going to be that. The big thing that I like to say is you've got one life to live. This life is short. And if you're always going to be thinking about what other people are thinking of you because you're riding three wheels versus two, they think that you should be doing what they're doing because they're riding two wheels. I'm here to tell you, Life's too short for that. You enjoy what you want to enjoy, and that'll be that. This is what I would rather be riding. I'd rather be on these stable 3 wheels. I'd rather go enjoy my ride with all of the creature comforts that I have on this RT Limited. It's one of those things that I think enjoying a ride on a motorcycle, regardless of riding a motorcycle, what kind of motorcycle it is, I think just the fact that going for a ride on a motorcycle is fun. It's an enjoyable experience. It brings you some zen. Coach Bob explains it real well about getting decompressing, the decompression that you get riding motorcycles. I like getting out on the open road. I like having the wind that's pretty well beating me up today. Even being on the Spyder, it's doing a pretty good job beating me up. So across these big open fields. First ride with the CarpyRide going, the Apple CarPlay device. If you haven't seen that, check out the last episode. Super cool device. Of course, I don't have my comm system turned on to listen to music. I did purchase a Bluetooth device that goes into the trunk where the USB and the auxiliary audio come together. It's just a little USB powered Bluetooth receiver that allows me to stream the music to the radio. There are some days where I'm not going to want the full-faced helmet on and I'll want to use the radio built in, but the comm system that I have, and I'll do a review on this as well. This is not the Cardo, and it's not Cardo, I think, is the Pack Talk, or it's a brand that I found on Amazon that I bought for my wife and I to use on the snowmobiles so we can communicate on the snowmobiles. It works very, very well for that, and the speakers are amazing for listening to music. So that's how I prefer to listen to music on the Spyder, is just through the comm system. The speakers that are in my helmet are quite clear and have a really good range to them. So that's what I'm going to stick with. Somebody had asked on the CarpyRide video if using gloves worked for the CarPlay, and I can tell you that yes, I can hit all the buttons work on my CarPlay. So really, to wrap it up, do I think that you need to be a certain age to ride a Spyder? No, absolutely not. I think that whatever age you are, if you make the conscious decision to ride a Spyder or a Ryker or whatever you desire to ride, that's your choice. You make that choice. And don't let anybody tell you that you need to be on 2 wheels when you want to be on 3. I prefer to be on 3. That's just where I'm at now in my life. And I tell you what, anybody that wants to ride a Spyder, to check it out. Or look up the BRP retailer near you and see what they have going. If there's any ride events, you will be pleasantly impressed with the Spyder. that is going to be all I have for today. Nice, short, and sweet. Bottom line, you do you. And as long as you're doing you, it's really all that matters. So hopefully I'll see you on the next one.